So twice within the last week, I've had a friend message me on Facebook asking me about selling things on Poshmark. And I realized as I'm writing both of them the same answer that I should just make a quick little video for the people who are new to Poshmark or the people that are just dabbling their toes in it. First of all, I want to apologize for the fact that I look like death and the quality here. But I am just getting back from vacation, and I went to pick up my pup who's laying down here asleep, and I thought this is as good a time of any as to get my thoughts out there for you guys. So first of all, if you have not signed up for Poshmark, it is a selling app where you can sell clothes, women's clothes, men's clothes, kids' clothes. You can also sell new makeup. And you can now sell home goods. So if you've got shower curtains or some pretty candles or something like that, you can sell that on Poshmark. I've been selling on Poshmark for about a year. It's just a hobby. I'm not making money out of it. It just kind of lets me have fun shopping and then not cluttering up my house because I don't keep everything I buy. So for my friends that are just joining Poshmark, I have a code. If you use my code, you get $10 off your first purchase, and then I get $10 when you make your first purchase, so it's a win-win for both of us. If you haven't signed up yet, my link is below, and while you're down there looking around, I would love it if you would go ahead and click that subscribe button so that you can get my videos on Poshmark and wellness and fitness and diet and whatever else I'm talking about. If you're on there to sell, let's talk about selling. So number one, you have to think about what is somebody going to be searching for when they're looking for your item. So let's say that you have I've went completely blank. How hard is it to think of a name brand? Let's say that you have an orange Tory Burch tunic dress, okay? In your title, you need to put as much information in there as you can. I like to start with the brand name, so Tory Burch. Then I like to put what the item is, so in this case, Tory Burch dress. And then from there on out, I try to hit the style name if I know it, the color, the size. But basically, you just want to get things that people would be shopping for. So if I get on there and I'm shopping for a dress, I'm going to type orange dress, size 4. Or I might do orange tunic dress. Or if I saw a Tory Burch dress that I liked, I might search Tory Burch orange dress. So when you're putting your title, you just want to use the words that people are searching for. Obviously, you're limited, so you can't put all of them, but put the biggies. In your description, you need to put everything in there you can possibly think of. Put the brand again. Put the style name again if you know it. Put the color, put the size. Put the measurements of the item. A lot of people will not buy an item if they don't know the measurements. You also need to put any flaws, if there's anything wrong with it. People are going to be ticked if they buy your item and it's got a lot of pilling and fuzzing and you didn't tell them about that. You want to list keywords that people might search for. So if this Tory Burch dress is preppy, I like to just put down at the bottom, sorry, I'm driving clearly, preppy, resort, vacation, cruise, bridesmaid's dress, resort, any words that you think people might use to search for that item. If I'm going to be a bridesmaid in the wedding and I have to buy an orange dress, I might type orange bridesmaid's dress. Don't keyword spam. So if it's Tory Burch, put Tory Burch. Don't put Versace, Nike, all these other random. But it is okay to put the flowery words. Describe the hardware, silver zip hardware, scalloped hem, capped sleeves, on PR waist. Just Spell it out as best you can so that whatever your buyer is searching for, they can find it. Okay? So that's your title, that's your description. Pricing. I know I'm going to step on a lot of people's toes here because there's a lot of people that view Poshmark differently than I do. I try to look at it from a buyer's perspective. They are buying a used item of clothing, usually. Some stuff is new with tags. They're going to pay probably $6.79 for shipping, and then they may be paying tax. So if I'm buying something in my head, I add $10 to the price of that item because it's going to cost me, about that much by the time I ship it and I pay tax on it. So if that Tory Burch dress cost $150 new, it's not unrealistic, if it's in good shape, for you to price it at $75. But realistically, that's going to make the buyer have to pay $85 for it. So price items high enough that you can offer people discounts. Like if they like it, you can send them a 10-20% off discount to where they feel like they're getting a good deal. You can send them a shipping discount so they feel like they're getting a good deal, but that you are also happy. If you go in there and you list your rock bottom price, either you're going to be upset when it doesn't sell, or you're going to be upset when people send you low offers. Or if your rock bottom price is great and it sells like that, well, then you may be aggravated that you sold it too cheaply. So just think about your pricing. Think about the buyer. Think about the fact that they're going to pay $10 more basically than what you're going to list it at. Lastly, Poshmark is not a set it and forget it app. Poshmark, you have to be active. You have to be on there at least once a day sharing your items. What does sharing your items mean? Sharing your items means that you are sharing it to the people who follow you on Facebook. Here I go. Follow you on Poshmark. Just like you share things on Facebook. The reason you want to share your stuff is because it boosts it in the search. So let's go back to that Tory Burch dress that you're selling. If I'm looking for a Tory Burch orange dress and I search that, if you just shared your dress, it's going to be at the top of search results. If you haven't been on the app in a week, every other Tory Burch dress that has been shared most recently is going to show up above yours. So the reason you want to share it is to boost it in the search results. So descriptive titles, very descriptive descriptions. Price it so that the buyer is happy with their purchase and that you're happy with their purchase. And then you have to get on there and share your stuff. If you don't get on there and share your stuff, no one's going to see it and it's not going to get sold. Lastly, a lot of us do this as a hobby. A lot of us are just clearing out our closets. But the more stuff you have, the more likely you are to make a sale. So if you're going to do it, have fun with it. List. I went thrift shopping this week while I was on vacation. And I will be doing a quick little video of what I found. I didn't buy a lot, but that'll be coming up soon. So this is my little crash course for how to get started on Poshmark. You guys have a great day. Aliko says hi. Stay strong, y'all. Bye. Hi, Mom. Push these buttons, guys. Keep watching.